Ever wondered what it's like to live completely off the grid? To grow your own food, build your own home, and truly depend on yourself? Well, in Australia, homesteaders are doing just that, kind of like the Amish, but with their own Aussie twist. It's a life that's hard, honest, and way more rewarding than you might think. Stick around, because this might just change how you see modern living. 1. Living off the land the true way. Homesteading in Australia is more than just gardening or raising chickens. It's a whole lifestyle, like a real throwback to simpler days. Kind of like how the Amish live in the States. But here, the Aussie homesteader has its own flavor. The land is tough, the climate harsh. You gotta work hard just to keep going. But that's the point. It's about living with what you have, not what you want. They use old school ways, but they ain't afraid to use some modern tricks too. Rainwater tanks, solar panels, sure, but no shortcuts when it comes to real work. It's about respect for the earth, for the animals, and for the rhythm of life itself. 2. Self-reliance, the heartbeat of homesteading. If there's one thing that binds the Amish and Aussie homesteaders, it's self-reliance. No running to the shops every day. No quick fixes. You gotta make do. That's what it means. Fix the fence yourself. Grow the food yourself. Mend your own clothes if you have to. Sometimes it's hard. Sometimes it's damn exhausting. But when you can look at what you made with your own hands, that's something else. It's pride. It's survival. It's a quiet kind of power you don't get in cities. In Australia, especially out in the bush, being ready for drought or flood means you think ahead. Always. That's a lesson the Amish have known for centuries. 3. Food isn't just fuel, it's culture. Food on the homestead is never just thrown together. It's an event. It's a ritual, like the Amish, Aussie homesteaders make it from scratch. No fast food, no plastic packaging. Think sourdough bread baked in a wood-fired oven. Think pickles, ferments, and jams canned in glass jars. It's slow. It's deliberate. You feel connected to the soil with every bite. And the meals? They bring the family together. Everyone sits, talks, shares stories. It's more than just eating. It's about belonging, about history. A simple meal on a homestead carries generations of knowledge. That's something most city folk have forgotten. 4. Caring for animals, not using them. Livestock on a homestead is part of the family, not just income. Amish people treat their animals with deep respect, and Aussie homesteaders do too. Chickens get their space to roam, goats are milked by hand, sheep grazed on native grasslands. No factory farming here. Every morning starts with chores, no matter rain or shine. There's sweat, sure, but also patience. Watching animals grow healthy and happy, knowing you're doing right by them. It teaches humility and responsibility. It's a far cry from supermarkets where meat comes wrapped in plastic and no one thinks about the animal behind it. 5. Building with your hands, building your legacy. The Amish are famous for building barns and homes without modern power tools. Australian homesteaders take pride in building too, but often mix old methods with some new ones. Cabins made from recycled wood. Earth homes dug right into the land. Every nail hammered carries a story. It's not just about shelter. It's about creating a home that fits the land and the life you want. Many homesteaders teach their kids these skills early, not just for survival, but for passing on values. The pride in a home built with your own hands? It's something you don't find in cookie-cutter houses. 6. Community. Close but far. The Amish live close, real close, in their tight-knit communities. Australian homesteaders? Sometimes they're spread out, miles apart, yet they still find ways to connect. Farmers markets, local fairs, online forums, these become lifelines. Trading seeds, swapping advice, sharing the wins and fails. It's not about isolation. It's about meaningful connection. Even if you're an hour's drive away, you're not alone. This patchwork of support creates resilience, a shared knowledge that helps everyone keep going. Community, it's the invisible thread that holds homesteading together. 7. Power and water. Freedom with responsibility. The Amish often avoid electricity altogether. Australians? They use solar panels and wind turbines. Why not? But living off-grid means constant learning. Water is precious, especially with droughts so common. Rainwater tanks are a must. Gray water recycling? A no-brainer. You measure every drop, you conserve, you respect the resource like it's gold. Power outages don't break you. You prepare for them. It's not just about independence, it's about responsibility. Using resources wisely so your homestead can survive the dry spells and storms. 8. Teaching the next generation in real life. Amish children mostly learn in small schools till their early teens. Australian homestead kids often get homeschooled or learn in nature. Math and reading mixed with planting seeds, fixing fences, and caring for animals. Education here is hands-on and practical. It's learning to solve problems with your own brain and hands. It's knowing your environment and adapting. These kids don't just know facts, they know life. When your classroom has dirt under your nails and fresh air in your lungs, learning sticks differently. It's a way of raising kids who can thrive, not just survive. 9. Spirit and purpose in every day. Faith plays a big role in Amish life, deeply rooted and shared. Australian homesteaders come from many backgrounds, but many find their own sense of spirituality in the land. It's quiet. It's personal. Watching the sun rise over fields you planted. Listening to birds at dusk. These moments connect you to something bigger. It's about respect for nature's cycles and recognizing your small place in a vast world. You start asking bigger questions about what matters. It's not about escape, but about engagement. Living intentionally, with purpose in each choice. 10. The growing homestead movement. Across Australia, more people are waking up to the homestead way. From Tasmania's cold hills to Queensland's warmer farms, people want less noise, less waste, and more meaning. Inspired by the Amish, but also modern ideas like permaculture, this movement isn't about going backwards. It's about choosing a better path forward. One where community, craft, and contentment matter more than consumption. Where you can see the stars because you don't drown out the night with lights. It's about living small so you can live big. It's a quiet revolution, and it's just getting started. So, whether you're dreaming of a quiet life or just curious about how people live off the land, there's a lot to learn from these homesteads. The Aussie way may be different from the Amish, but both show us the power of simplicity and self-reliance. Thanks for watching. If you like this, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join me for more stories about living close to the earth. Catch you next time.